Alright, hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Golden Sun Dark Dawn! Last time, we kicked off our adventure, Tyrell got into trouble, and we have to go bail him out. Things didn't really take very long to get started off on the wrong foot here. Today, we're going to go bail out Tyrell! Let's see, so if I come upstairs, I see there's a treasure chest. Can I find anything of use in this treasure chest? This is going to give me, it looks like a pair of gloves, some padded gloves. Excellent. Typical Golden Sun starting item. If I go and equip that, is that gonna boost my stats in any way? It is. Alright, defense factor plus 14. Apparently. Let's go and equip that. Let's see. Oh, it bumped it up too from plus 14 to plus 16. Okay, I've got that. Let's see. Let's go back downstairs. And is there anything over here by the table? By the window? It's a nice little sitting area though, or a table, dining table area, whatever. It's a table. I can, alright, the camera moves. Can I read anything on here? Traveling with synergy, people without powers can't get very far through the wilderness, but we adepts can. Alright, so this is tutorialization stuff. You're going to explain the move and growth synergies. Alright, no text on there. Can I look inside the cabinet? No? Alright. Enough of that. Let's go talk to Karis. Karis! Great, you're ready. Let's meet up with Garrett and your father. Do you remember where to meet them? Yeah, I actually don't, but let's just say that I do. Lead the way. Head east from the cabin, then keep going to the cliffs. So you're going to tell me anyway. Karis joined my party. Very nice. If I go into the menu, can I go and equip anything on Karis? She already has a leather cap, some padded gloves, a one-piece dress, and a wooden stick. Alright. So that's some good starting, as good of starting equipment as any. Is there anything down here? Is this where I'm supposed to go? I think it is. Alright, there's plot happening. Hello, plot. Now those two should have no problem making their way down from the plateau by themselves. And we'll follow at a distance. Yes, I get your plan, Isaac, but this has got me worried. Don't be. It's a great chance to see them in action, as long as they don't get in over their heads. No way, too dangerous. This is a bad plan. They have to learn how to handle themselves. This isn't some practice session. My son is in danger. We have to reach him as fast as possible. Remember, my Earth Adept powers allow me to feel what's happening in the forest. Tyrell made it to the far side of the woods. He's taken shelter. Fine, fine, you win. So do I have your word that we'll let them handle their own battles? Hmm? Well, Garrett, I want an answer. Awkward. Yes, we're eavesdropping. Don't look so shocked. That's the only way to find out anything around here. Karis has, like, even less patience than I do. Right? We caught everything. They're planning something for us, right? There isn't an I have no idea response, is there? Don't get angry with me. I'm only saying I want to know more. But we weren't... I mean, we're strategizing, that's all. We've decided to let you fight your own battles as we descend from the plateau. I suppose you want an explanation? No, not really. I think we're good with that. Okay, I'll tell you. Just think of this as a great opportunity for you to prove your skills. Now that you know our big secret, how about we head down into the valley? Onward. Alright, so we've converged, and I take it that means that we can go and proceed. So we do have the lovely mini-map up on the top screen, which I'm going to be placing on, like, where I would usually put the bottom screen on my DS video sections. Just because it's not as important as what's going on the actual bottom screen, and it takes up space. Head for the far path. That's the one that takes us towards Tyrell. Alright, so that means that if I have to go that way, that means that I'm gonna go this way. Oh, you suck. I like your gumption, Michael, but you can't do that. But you can't do what you want now. Find Tyrell. All right. Well, Garrett is really a no fun allowed sort of parent. I see. There's really not very far I can go here. I guess I'll have to remember to come back to that section at a later point. But this is the Goma Plateau. We have gotten into a random encounter. No, we haven't. We've gotten into plot. Monsters are nearby. I can feel it in my bones. Stand your guard. You're on your own against the critters in the Goma Plateau. You ready for this? Yeah. I like fighting. You'll be just fine if you use your synergy wisely. Alright, we'll have fun with that. So now we can take a step forward, get into a random encounter, and we have a Golden Sun, Dark Dawn battle in Glorious 3D. We've got 2 slimes. Let's see. I can, what synergy do I have? I have Growth and I have Cure. Alright, let's bonk you with Growth. Karis has Whirlwind. Let's bonk you with Whirlwind. So, if memory serves... Well, that didn't take long. If memory serves, combat in this game works largely on the same principle as it did in the first 2 Golden Sun games. I mentioned the difference with, like, charging your weapon affinity so that you can unlock your special attacks or whatever. And I also believe that there's a minor difference in that, like, if you KO an enemy that was also targeted by someone who hasn't moved yet, the person who hasn't moved yet will just target the next enemy, and their turn won't effectively be lost. And that's kind of nice. And, if there's any other differences I remember or discover along the way, I'll bring them up. Yes, you're going to tell me how synergy works. I think I can not really pay too much attention to that because I did just finish playing Lost Age like not too long ago. So, as far as how I'm going to handle battles, let's see. I feel like Karis and the Whirlwind synergy is going to be doing a lot of damage against these cave enemies right now. I'll be cutting out most random encounters as I do, because random encounters are, like, generally not that interesting. If anything interesting does happen, like, some sort of I need to use synergy on this, don't I? We've got Move. Oh, really? More tutorials? Alright, we'll just skip through this. Important battles. Battle versus Genie. He didn't think you'd figure it out so easily. Figured what out? Yeah, how long have I been playing Golden Sun games now? Anyway, important battles, boss battles, other story milestones that don't quite qualify as boss battles, battles versus Genie, and that sort of thing. I will leave those in. Yeah, what's this about a test? Am I being tested? I didn't study for this one. Yeah, let's just smile and nod and pretend we were listening. Alright, yeah, move that rock out of the way using synergy. I figured that out, thanks. And we're gonna... Alright. Game. If you're gonna do the tutorial, at least do it a little faster, will you? I probably should set the shortcut to L or R, honestly, because, I feel like I'm gonna be going in that menu a lot. Alright. Please, faster! Oh god, we're really... And now it's pointing the stylus at that little L icon thing. Alright, well, we can do that. And we can just push that off the ledge, and we're gonna continue. Alright. How long is this tutorial going to go on for? Yes, PP will replenish as you walk around, which is rather helpful. And then there are some ways you can replenish it on your own. So there's crystals, there are some items, which I believe take the form of crystals. There are some Pokemon centers you can rest up at. Alright, so since it looked like he was clearly telling me to go in this direction, let's just go and touch the Synergy Stone and make Dad happy. The Synergy Stone is going to shatter. Do those respawn if you, like, leave the area and come back? I actually don't remember that part. Interesting. Nice little view. Do like the, what certain games were able to do with the extremely limited graphics budget of the Nintendo DS. 6,144 vertices, 2,048 triangles, or, if you were using triangle strips instead of triangle lists, you could get a little more out of that 4,000 or so. Oh yes, this is move. Let's move that this way. And I definitely remember how these puzzles work from the previous Golden Sun games. You can just go hop across that. You made it to the bottom of the Goma Plateau. Good work. But we haven't reached Tyrell yet. The cave that Tyrell flew to is still a hike away. Yeah, it wasn't this cave, it was the other cave. I thought we would reach the cave long before it got dark. Now we're in trouble. I never intended on taking the kids into the Tanglewood. Well, we've never been into the forest at night either, but now we have to find Tyrell, so let's press onwards. I'm surprised that after all this time that you've presumably been going to that lookout cabin, you two haven't been into the forest at night. Guess you really just like plan your trips wisely so that you can avoid traveling at night or whatever. So let's go in here. I don't like the looks of this. Yeah, nightfall, not good. The monsters that come out at dark will be on the prowl. This will make things much more difficult for us. Yeah, difficult. I like difficult. We'll get a lot of experience for it. Not scared? Fighting our way down from the plateau must have given you confidence. For what it's worth, I didn't actually do any of the fighting. It was all Karis who landed all the KOs, because she basically one-hit everything with Whirlwind. They better keep their distance. They wouldn't want to mess with me me and you, Isaac. I'm not sure what to do about Michael and Karis at this point. Well, we can't just leave them behind, Isaac. Of course not, but they can't go on ahead of us either. Monsters will sense that they're, easier prey. Easier prey? Oh no, Michael, should we be worried? Nah. Smile and nod. A little overconfident, are you? But I guess it doesn't hurt since your dad and I are here. Well then, tough times call for tough measures. We'll lend you some Jean. Only until we find Tyrell, however. We're very attached to our Jeannie, of course. You were planning this all along, weren't you? You'll let us borrow some Jean for a little while. Using Jean to battle will make us much more powerful. So, in case anyone doesn't know, I think a lot of people, and I did for a long time too, until I realized, like, what the etymology of this was. Genie is the singular, and Jean, without the I, is plural, and I think a lot of people think it's the other way around, because that is how it works in a lot of words with, like, Latin etymologies. Genie and Jean are from, I believe, Arabic. So their pluralization rules are a little bit differently. Work a little bit differently. So that's how Genie work. I'm just gonna call them all Genie all the time because it's easier to say, probably. If I can like catch myself before I open my mouth, I'll probably make an effort to call it like the correct plural form, but I'm probably not gonna remember. Anyway, I have Flint to explain it to you, just as he did when we first met him at the start of our very first quest. Oh yes, I remember that. All those years ago. Got a bit of a graphical upgrade, have you, Flint? Okay, Isaac, you want me to explain how Genie work? You've got it. And we're gonna be in for another tutorial, aren't we? Hello, Michael. Hello, Karis. I'm one of Isaac's Venus Genie. There we go again. I didn't even mean to do it that way on purpose. My name is Flint. I've known Isaac since the day he left his hometown, Vale. We don't have time for reminiscing, Flint. Please, just a primer on Genie. Always in such a hurry. Okay then, short and sweet. That top screen picture is just so adorable. Anyway. So yes, we're gonna be talking through this. I'm gonna speed through the tutorials because I think I know how to use these guys already. Oh god, you've got a pointer too, and I think that's supposed to be like a DS stylus. That is adorable. Alright, so we're going to have a simulated battle, and instead of actually using any of our synergy powers, we're going to go into... Oh, cool, we've got a couple of Genie with us. Had Flint, I saw Sap in there, and I didn't see what the third one was named. So we're going to go and unleash Sap, and that is going to go and bonk you on the head. I see that one had the secondary effect of restoring some HP. And, it goes into standby, yes, and then when they're in standby, you can summon things. Distribute your Genie on like evenly among your party. You are not allowed to pile up everybody on a single party member. It would be kind of interesting if you were allowed to do that, honestly, but it is a limitation of the game that you have to work within. So, oh, we're just auto battling again. This is no fun. We're gonna learn how to summon this time. Ramses, fine. The Ramses the Punching Pyramid, I believe I remember you as from the previous game. I do want to see what the summon animations look like in this game, though, because I remember they were kind of over the top, and I don't really remember what any of them looked like on their own. Yeah, that's definitely an over-the-top JRPG summon animation, all right. All right, I don't think we actually got any experience from that. Yes, Genie must rest after summoning, and then. Are we done? Good, thank God. Genie must rest after summoning for a couple of turns, and then if the battle ends, they will recover after a couple seconds of walking around on the overworld. So, you're going to divvy up the Genie. Remember what Flint said about dividing them evenly. Yeah. I hope you're not saying that you didn't absorb everything Flint said. Look, you saw how little I was paying attention, right? So we're gonna go and... That takes care of divvying up the genie. Back when I started out, I had only one genie. Think you two are ready to borrow 6? Yeah, of course. Let's get things started off in a hurry here. Don't get too carried away, because mastering genie takes discipline. Isaac, wait, isn't it time we talked to them, talked about who should lead us into the Tanglewood? I know you said Michael should lead, but I'm having doubts. I mean, again, Karis was the one who was doing pretty much all the battle in the caves. Alright, so this is going to be about party configuration, is it? We managed to set aside our differences. Can we go? What's on your mind? Looks like something caught your eye. Isaac? I said, what's on your mind? Can usually read them like a book. Even if it is a thick book half the time. Yes, thick book. Funny. Now, if you're done talking, I've had a thought. About the leader? Who's that gonna be? Stop beating around the bush. Say it already. Michael will continue leading, of course. Just brilliant. We're back where we started. You want Michael to lead. Garrett, stop. He'll lead, but now we'll help out in battle. My son isn't ready to order order around veterans like us. Are you ready? Should I just, like, pick a random response? I'm feeling overwhelmed, too. I wish they'd make a decision. Yeah, me too. I've been recording this video for how many minutes, and we've only made a little tiny bit of progress. Yeah, you'll guide Karis in battle, whatever. I don't care. I just want to get going. I didn't remember the first Golden Sun game being this text-heavy, but I definitely remember the Lost Age being this text-heavy. Seasoned warriors like us, something, something. Okay, you two should be fine in battle. Yeah, I'm glad we've established that. Of course they will, Garrett. Now let's get moving. That was one of my bigger criticisms of sorts of, okay, so I guess they're in my party, but I don't have, like, I can't access them in the party member menu or in the synergy menu or anything like that. Interesting. That was one of my bigger criticisms of the first Golden Sun game. Or of, Lost Age, rather. And maybe the first Golden Sun game, for all I know, was, how verbose it was. And it seems that we are, unfortunately, continuing that tradition here. Alright, I do see there in... Alright, top screen dialogue. Karis, try using a genie. Torch roast your foe, no matter its defenses. So, does that, Alright, I'm gonna hit the defend command here. Does Torch, like, hit through defenses or something? Penetrate defense with a melting blast. So, like, if you've raised your defenses, it'll, if you've raised your defenses, it will, like, ignore the defense buffs. It looks like... Oh, that was one exclamation mark, so that's a neutral hit. I was expecting it to do, like, not very effective damage, because it looks like fire on fire, but apparently that's not how it worked here. Alright, anyway. Do I have any multi-target synergy? So these are both single-target. I have Fireball, apparently. I can use Whirlwind again on these two. And that should finish off those two slimes pretty quickly. And finish off the Will-O-Wisp. So we're going to get a level up. Karis is going to get a level up. And I think we can continue. Very nice. Right, where did I want to go? Did I want to go... I think this is back where I came from. So it looked like there was... Oh no. Ahead. I wanted to go ahead. Alright. I know where I'm going. So this is, as I quite enjoyed calling it in the last game, a hoppity puzzle. And... that is a mint. Or an herb. Could be mint, I guess, for all I know. That's a healing item in any case. And... I did want to go and double back and look at something. Alright, I realize that I'm having a hard time making up my mind here, but this thing here, can I, nobody said anything about it, but can I stand here and use the growth synergy on it? By any chance, to make anything happen to it? No? Alrighty then. So let's continue this way past the hoppity puzzle then, because I guess that's where we're supposed to be going. And if I... turn away from that treasure chest and instead go like this way. Okay. We can pass that little bit of murky, weird purple water. And that's another barrier. Can I come down through there? No, I don't know where that... Got another level in there. Don't know what will be past that. Maybe I can go down there later in the game once these big old angry looking roots are gone. Can I? It definitely looks like I should be able to do something here. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I can just go behind there. That took me far too long to figure out. All right. The map on the top screen is a big help, and I should probably use it once in a while. So that is going to be a bramble seed. I believe that is... I can't shake the feeling that something's a little off here. Never mind. The forest is just making me jumpy, I guess. Thanks for the interjection, Garrett. How do I go through here? Wait. Now I'm sure that something is out of place here, Isaac. Oh, now are we gonna have the big flowers explained? We're not lost. The forest is at the foot of the Goma Plateau is just living up to its diabolical reputation. Those rocks behind me look like toenails. So the Tanglewood has us in its grip already, does it? Is that where the tangle part of the name comes from? Exactly, and a forest that tries to ensnare you is a place to be feared. But we're warriors of Vale, and we can deal with it. You're right. It's well after dark. We're caught in the clutches of the Tanglewood. Sinister gases here, the lack of bright starlight. The Tanglewood is now at its worst. The Tanglewood earns its reputation from the way evil energy tangles up reality with corruption. People say that those with pure hearts can see right through all the corruption. This changes everything. The boy's in over his head. You should take over, Isaac. Are you listening to me? This isn't some game, Isaac. My son is depending on us. What is it with you? Now's not the time to stop and smell the roses. Don't worry, we can continue through the forest. Only some of the trees have become corrupted. Are you sure, Isaac? And this way, and there is a way to blaze a trail through the corrupted trees. Isaac, Isaac, I don't like what you're thinking. I feel like you often don't like what he's thinking, Garrett. Not sure if that really counts. Yes, we need to use the fireball synergy. That's reckless. The woods will catch on fire. Besides, it's impossible for these kids. Fire? Count me in. Just listen to you. All ready to tough it out. You're outgrowing us pretty fast. I agree, Garrett. It's impossible to use a fireball to burn through these dark trees. See, I told you. We must find a way to burn away the corruption which seems concentrated in the strange roots. I suppose you want me to give it a try. Throw a fireball, Garrett. Would it hurt you to say please once in a while? Just do it. Where do you want me to shoot one, Your Highness? Anywhere. Just use your synergy already. Can I actually aim with the stylus, or is this another part of the automatic tutorials? Oh, I can. Alright. No. No. Shoot. Shoot. Garrett. Well, that didn't work. It's too soon to give up. Try another spot. Alright, I can move around the thing with the stylus, but it looks like this is like automatic. Are we really just spending this much time here? I do not remember that tutorial section taking that long. Admittedly, again, I haven't played this since, like, what, 2011, 2012, so it's been a few years, but I feel like I would have remembered if it had taken that long. So what did we learn here? I learned that I need to cast Fireball on the flowers. That's what I learned here. I also learned that you're really long-winded and that you can probably put a cork in it, and we'll just get on with our lives. Alright, yes. Blaze a trail through the trees. Very, very funny. You only need fire. You'll need fire, and I'm sure that one of you will be able to learn the fireball synergy, but whichever of you it is, you'll need it to keep one Mars Genie set. Now let's go. Alright, thank you. With that, am I able to come back this way and see if there's anything else? Yeah, alright, so this is going to allow me to do... do I have a Mars Genie set? I do have Fireball, so I can go and do this. And that is going to go burn away those roots. And it doesn't look like there's any treasure or anything for me on the top screen map, but we can do that all the same. And we can let's see. Should I also should I equip Fireball to the keyboard shortcut too, or to the right trigger shortcut? I guess I should. Equipping that was a lot easier than equipping like synergy to the L and R buttons on in the GBA versions. Alright, so we're gonna have to go and climb over these things, these mossy. I think those are roots. They might be like little walls covered in moss. I think they're supposed to be roots. No, that kind of looks like it's supposed to be a very deliberately constructed like stone thing. Anyway, let's go and grow that, and we'll be able to climb up and possibly get somewhere as a result of that. Down here is nothing. That is a flower. I can't hit that with a fireball from here, can I? Because there's like the yeah, there's the tree root in the way. I'm gonna have to go around. All right. If I were to instead, I'd like to get to that flower first before I try and do anything else, because it's just like right there asking to be burninated. Getting a lot of herbs as rewards for fighting these things. Alright, now let's go and burninate this thing. Very good. We can now approach these things from over here. Boing. Boing. And I think I can climb down here. Alright. It looks like... Alright, that's going to allow me to go around. Although there's not really all that much over there. I guess I can go up these... up here then, and this will allow me access to this flower. Alright. Oh, you know what? By the way, I've been meaning to look every once in a while after battle, but my equipment... No, not that. What about my status? Genie guide? Can I have a look at that, Oh, so I have to go into the inventory and select the item as if I want to, like, unequip it, if I want to see the weapon skill progress bar. Did the bottom screen just turn blue? Don't know what that's all about. Anyway, my short sword, I see the weapon skill is all maxed out. Karis, your wooden stick weapon skill is also all maxed out, and both the special abilities there is critical strike. Alright, so now that we've taken care of that flower, we can go through this way, and we can come back around and progress onwards. Very good. Got some lovely synergy puzzles here. This is surely not here by accident, right? Alright, let me actually use the bottom screen for this, because that might actually make it a little bit easier. Can I, like, push this into the water and form a bridge of sorts? It looks like that's the direction that we're going here. And same thing for this. There we go. And this is going to give me a treasure chest containing an elixir. Okay, I believe in this game, in a lot of games, elixir and elixir-like items will just restore your magic points in some way or another, but I believe in this game it's for curing minor status like confusion and that kind of thing. If I pull that forward, alright, we can access this thing. I keep trying to hit the A button to bring up the synergy menu because that's what it was in the GBA games, but in this game it's the X button. And we can use growth over here, and this will allow us to advance, and I think... Alright, plot is going to take over. I was going to say, I want to end the video here. There's the Soar Wing. Oh, rip Tyrell. That's it, alright. So I'm betting Tyrell landed up there and then climbed inside. He crashed the Soar Wing. It's broken. The wing. It's totally destroyed. It won't be flying anytime soon. What have you done, Tyrell? Could have been much worse, my friend. You think so? Absolutely. We still have our children alive, and well, Tyrell is nearby, Garrett. I'm sure of it. Thank the fates. At least he made it. But we still need to find him quickly. Lead us in the cave, Michael. Alright, and I think that is going to do it for me for today. I'm going to end this off. My name is Dragonite. This has been Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Next time, we're going to head in the cave, see if we can find our buddy, and then we'll see where the plot takes us from there. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to that Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.